address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside the legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. On the Chicago sideline, you see the Bears head coach. His guy's in rough shape. They have lost 7 of their last 9 games. On the other side, the head coach of the Packers. His guys had the week off last week, so they are in. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Green Bay. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Packers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Love to throw to get started. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Packers set to kick this one away. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Hufford, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw. To the right side, caught by Burden. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down. They'll put Loveland in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall. And after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Love. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
In motion, it's Odunze. He'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. He's going to let this one go deep. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. Try to start on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Here's Love. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
LeBear's offense ready to get back to work. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. Now, faking the give. He takes off. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Marked down at the 6.
Number 6. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Packers have recovered the football. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. In motion, it's Odunze. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about...
He's got his big tight end. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Packers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Love to throw. Going up top. And that is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Williams now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Williams gets it on the draw. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second
Ball
down.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They'll look to throw. That pass is caught by Burden. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Torrey Taylor now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there.
3rd and 5.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
15 ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Bears in possession, here to start the 2nd quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bears.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back 1st downs. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. It's another run here for Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He is having his way. Another big gain. This time 18 yards. And a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Chicago.
Now a handoff to the tight end in the running game. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 4. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Williams. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Love. Going for it all. That's caught! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. It covers 51 yards.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football.
And he will score! Touchdown, Packers. He had the touchdown run earlier, now had a TD reception. Now for the extra point. He's He's got it. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's going to have a Bears first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. All alone is the tight end, Loveland. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Bears.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll hit the deck here. Remember, that mark comes at the start of the slide. Only a gain of about a yard. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Another Bears first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle it. But they weren't able to do it before he...
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Bears. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
A good play action with Love. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw is Love. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Now Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That is high. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
And the Packers
getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's Love to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Packers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Connection made. It's Burton. A good spot here. Second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. Did a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Chicago.
For the Bears.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Packers offense and wideout Matthew Golden headed for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. Love to throw it on first down. All alone is Golden. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Packers first down.
Love to throw on first and 10. Open is the tight end trap. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. On first and 10, here's Love. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Here's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Shermark Turner that time on the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. It's first down, and they'll run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out. The Packers have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Drive will start on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's Love. Look in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You just don't see speed out of the tight end position like this guy, Mike. I mean, to catch an underneath ball and have the ability to turn into a runner, that's something we traditionally see from wide receivers and running backs, but this guy's as fast as anybody in the league. Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it, didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's Love. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Makes the score Packers 28, Bears 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
On the deep ball. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Odunze. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
That's a gain.
In motion, it's Odunze.
3rd and 11.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. They'll put Loveland in motion. Here's a handoff to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now Love. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to have a Packers first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
45-yard line.
Now Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. He separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. Love. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On first down, it's Love. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
Makes it second and 10 at the 20.
Second down throw for Love. That is caught. What a throw. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Bears 35, Bears 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
It's second and inches.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Crazy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards the gain there. First down, Chicago.
First down, Bears.
In motion, it's Odunze. On first down, right back to Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Packers' 49-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous start. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the carry, it's Williams. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. From 29, here's 2nd and 2. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 2.
He'll drop to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone. Well, it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. And he will score. Game on. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
His kick is good. Makes the score Packers 31, Bears 28.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Makes it
Third
down
and long.
And 12 yards to go.
Love to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down.
Gain of 11
Here
yards.
comes fourth down.
It's fourth down.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the option, here's Williams. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bears.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And it's third down.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
1st and 10. That's
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 4.
Williams gets in on the draw. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. The Bears sending out their punt team. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Love firing to Golden. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Good play action with Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And now the punting unit will come up as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Packers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Give up the middle. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The defense uses its 2nd time out here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Late to pick it up on 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll turn and hand this one off. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.